So when I was a kid, it was a little bit different. They didn't have these benches, that rail. There was nothing like that. I wish I could speak a bit about the geology. I don't really know anything about it, but it is quite an interesting area for geology and fault lines and so on. So I think down there or over there somewhere you can see how the rocks change. And of course this whole area is famous for fossils. There's a little vantage point there. A few people, bound to be people out on a bank holiday. There's no way I was going to have it to myself. Now, can we go? Better go down this way. Yeah, so I guess there's a sign there telling you about the area, probably a bit about the seals and warning people not to get too close. I know when I lived in Cornwall, you had to be careful because when you were swimming they could come up to you and they bite. They can bite. So they're not entirely harmless. You can see this heather here. Wow, beautiful. A few interesting rock formations here. I remember these now. Obviously these haven't changed in 40 years. Longer, a lot longer. Just trying not to follow my arse. So it's not particularly difficult walk down here, but I wouldn't. There he is. Wow, that noise! If you can hear it, I'm pretty sure is seals. I've never heard them make a noise like that before. Maybe they're basking in the sun and that's their noises of pleasure. Maybe not. I'll have to get hold of the dog in a little while. But these steps were not here when I was a kid. Gosh, they look a bit wonky. Cooper. Where's he gone? Wish I had that energy. Cooper! Cooper! Don't go down there yet. Let's have a look in the end. Good boy, just wait a bit. Well, I said the heather's lost its purple, but it's looking pretty purple to me still. Cooper, come down. I mean up. Cooper, come here. Wow. Doesn't have much fear of heights. I mean, he's grown up his whole life near cliffs and the beach, so I guess he's used to it and knows what he's doing. But you do scare me sometimes, Cooper. Gotta be a bit careful, boy. Can we see any seals? I can see people down there, and that's usually where they are. But maybe the seals are just behind that bit of headland there. If you can see where I'm pointing. I mean, sometimes you get them right out on the scaurs there. They might be there, I might be just not seeing them at all, because they're obviously a similar colour to the rocks. I forget now, there's two breeds. Is it common seal and grey seal? Maybe. But crikey, what a day. And it looks cool with the tide out. Really nice. It's not a nice beach to walk on, I'll be honest, this end. It's fine up until just past Stoopbeck, and then it's just rocks and horrible. Cooper, come here! Because this village of Ravenscar was going to be a holiday resort. You know, there's a railway station there, and they were planning on building lots of holiday accommodation, and then someone said, well, hang on a minute, the beach isn't really that great. It's nearly always windy, it's cold, so it just never happened. If you Google it, it sort of says Ravenscar, the holiday town that never happened, something like that. Cooper, let's go back. This way, Coop. Come on, birthday boy. This way, boy. Hey Cooper, got to put you on the lead soon. I thought it'd be me falling on my bum, not the dog. So he's getting old. If he's 11, isn't that like 77 in equivalent years? It doesn't act like a 77-year-old. That noise. Cooper, this way. Cooper. Is he there? Right, we're down on the scaur, and quite a lot of seals down here. Different shapes, sizes, colours. I can't quite remember what the paler ones are, but there's a very pale one there, almost white. Sort of making her way down to the sea. There's a really big one out there. I'm panning this camera around, forgetting it's a 360, but I hope you can see the big fella I'm on about on a rock towards the bay. I say fella, might be a girl, and that might be a boy. So there's those two there. And then over here towards Ness Point, we've got loads. Haven't we, Cooper? having a swim. So this must be the warmest day of August, I reckon. We had hotter days in June and maybe a couple in July, but this month has been a little bit dull. So nice to have a return to the super warm weather in late August, especially on a bank holiday, as I keep saying. Well, they're making weird noises. So I think we're a good distance away. I'm at least 20 meters away here. That one's, she's not moving much, just basking. He's the king of the castle, got island to himself, or herself, queen. Wow.